How long do we have on this earth? It's a pretty basic mathematical equation. And as we get older, the math gets easier. We know the average lifespan of humans. There is some variation depending on sex, depending on race, where you live. Quality of healthcare has a factor. Your health, your eating habits, nutrition, physical activity, genetics, how long your parents lived for, how long your grandparents lived for, but it's pretty much going to be a general range. The most likely range. Now, it could happen after, it could happen before, but you can come up with a range where this will most likely be the time that we pass away. So for me, I've calculated that between 70 and 90 years. 70 and 90 years old, that will likely be the range of which I die. Once again, it could happen earlier, it could happen right now. All right, still good. It could happen later, but how much later? How much later after 90? How many people live to be 100? Not many. So what does this mean? Well, at 50 years old, 70 to 90 gives me 20 to 40 years, which is not a long time. And as you get older, the years go by faster. I remember 20 years ago when I was 30, which I kind of reflected on. Oh, 30 years old. Well, let's see. How's my life been? What have I accomplished? What do I want to do? Kind of a year of reflection. Well, 20 years later, 50, 20 years from 50, 70, 20 years from 70, 90, if I live that long. So it really isn't that much time. And when that time comes, when I die, it will be the end of my existence forever and ever and ever. Everything that makes me who I am. My personality, my mannerisms, my experience, my memory, cognitive ability, sense of humor, everything will cease to exist. Eventually, everyone who has ever known me will die. All memories of me will be lost. Eventually, all memories of my generation will be lost. The music we listened to, the television movies that we watched, our culture, the news events that happened during the time we lived, it's all going to become completely irrelevant. Thousands of years ago, nobody's going to care. Eventually, the entire human race will become extinct. Eventually, over 100 billion years from now, the universe will stop creating new stars. And at that time, all the existing stars will eventually burn out, making life in the universe impossible. Eventually, every atom, every molecule in the universe will be ripped apart. Not only will mankind be extinct, it will be as if it never was. But today is not that day. Today is our time on this earth. The day belongs to us, the living, where everything matters. So enjoy the day. Live a good life every day. The key to eventually dying a good death is to live a good life. We don't know when that time's going to come, but with looking at the average lifespan, putting a range around that, we know what it's likely going to be. And let's make the best of that time. Let's enjoy the day. Enjoy our lives. Don't take life too seriously. It's just a dream. This is Jim Wall. Thanks for watching. Thanks for taking some of the precious time in your life to watch this video. Until next time.
Cisco, do we have to leave all our good friends now?
Only until next time, Pancho. Adios, amigos.